Okay, please don't speak.
Miracle Forest, uploads, grow, haunted laundromat ASMR ambience, Miracle Forest, 62K views, 3 days ago, 2 hours, 1 minute, 28 seconds, 1 of 12 or more.
It's LeahMouseVlog, LeahMouseVlog, it's LeahMouse's vlog.
What's up, fellas and gals? I'm coming at you live. Well, not live. This is pre-recorded, obviously, but it's live for me. From the sanctuary. And if you're new here, the sanctuary is simply the term that I use to refer to the room that I have constructed for myself and my own little, like, zen, the bird has more to say, clearly. It's a squirrel! Focus beyond the screen. Look beyond the screen. Damn you. Alright, there we go. There's a squirrel right there. Oh, there he is. He's sitting in a little tree. Oh. You know, a lot of respect for those National Geographic videographers and stuff, because, you know, this little sucker's hard to follow. I don't know where he went, especially zoomed in this close. Right, Watson? This is Watson's favorite little spot. Aww. She likes to sit in her little cat tower here that my boyfriend built for her, which was super, super nice of him. Yeah, he built this with his own 2 hands just for the kitty cats, and they love it. She likes to sit here and, you know, look out into this tree and see the birds and the squirrels, and we get bunnies running around in the yard and stuff too. Look at that. There's boyfriend. Isn't he sweet? So anyway, as I was saying, the sanctuary, okay, there he goes again. There's a squirrel. Well, you saw him. I'm not going to try to catch him again. That was too much of a pain to do the focus and all that. But anyway, yeah, there's a couple squirrels running around up in there. It's so nice. It's such a nice view. The sanctuary is this room. And there's Houdini. They both love to sit and chill and look out at the birdies and the squirrels and the bunnies and all the stuffs. This is their sanctuary too. Come here, Watson. Okay, so for the 3rd time, hopefully I won't get interrupted by an animal this time. The sanctuary is the room that I've built specifically for myself to come and sort of like feel the zen, and basically it's sort of, it's not my apartment, but like I used to live by myself before we moved in together here, and basically everything in my apartment is in this room. So it's like, this is the my stuff concentrated atmospheric room, because we have our house decorated, not really decorated, but like just kind of a conservative, this is an adult house type of deal, and then this is where all the magical mysticism is, in my room, in the sanctuary. So I don't know if I've ever given y'all a proper tour of the sanctuary. Why not? Why not start right now? Because I'm hanging out in it right now, and it's a nice time. And you've already seen how the cats use the room and the things that happen outside the window, which is just marvelous, and I love it. I'm stretching. Oh, I have a bad back. I'm too old to do that. So this is my bed. I usually have a Slytherin cover on this, but it's over there in the corner right now because it needs to be washed because the cat threw up on it, and I wiped it off as best I could, but it has to go through the wash. Excuse me. But it's fleece, so, and it's not constructed, it's just a piece of fabric that I meant to turn into a blanket at some point and haven't gotten around to it, so I'm just kind of like nervous about putting it through the washing machine. Anyway, normally my bed has a Slytherin cover on it, and you can see I'm Slytherin jammies, because this is all about the Slytherinness. Ooh, I introduced you to a new member of the sanctuary. Yes, I am a grown woman, I'm almost 40, and I have stuffed animals. And I don't care what anybody thinks about it. In fact, boyfriend is so supportive of the fact that I'm a grown woman who has stuffed animals. He is such a sweetheart. For our anniversary this year, which incidentally was just a few days ago, we've been together for 3 years now. Whoop, whoop. He bought me flowers and a card and a cake. The man knows me. He always brings me cake because he knows. But he also, which I thought was so sweet, okay, to tell you this story, I have to tell you this story. Okay, so I've got this bunny, right? This little blue bunny. I found him at Easter time. I loved him. I fell in love with him. He came home with me. I've had this bunny for like 7 years or something like that. And that's why he's kind of like ratty. But his name is Littlefoot. No, not from the land before time. I know it's the same name, but that's not who I named him after. I named him Littlefoot because I take this bunny everywhere with me. He's been on all of our vacations. He goes with me everywhere. He sleeps next to me no matter where I'm sleeping. He is always by my side, by my pillow, every single night that I go to sleep for like the last 7 years. So the deal is, now this isn't like one of those like grown woman has a teddy bear situation. Like I don't do that. It's more of this, okay? So when I'm sleeping, right? Okay, so this is me sleeping. I always read customer stories on my phone because reading puts me to sleep. So I always hold the phone in my hand like this and I read it. I'm totally gonna block your view here, and I read it like this. But I can't do it like this because it's like, you know, like this. So Littlefoot here, he's my wrist prop. So I prop my wrist up on Littlefoot and I hold my phone like this, and it's just like the perfect little, you know, wrist support system. And also because if I'm not holding my phone, I have to have something in my hand. I have to fall asleep with something in my hand because I'm weird. What I used to do was I would grab his foot and I would hold on to it like this. Thus, he was given the name Littlefoot because I have to hold on to his foot, and that's how it started. And then he became a wrist prop for my phone thing. So, okay, now you know about Littlefoot. JJ is super sweet, and he knows about Littlefoot and how he goes everywhere with me, and subsequently us, because we just recently traveled together to Niagara Falls, and Littlefoot went with me, of course. My boyfriend came home with the anniversary stuff. You all right, Watson? Her ear itches. He said, you know, I wanted to get a friend for Littlefoot. Littlefoot needs a friend. And I tried to find another bunny, but they don't have bunnies beyond Easter time. So he brought home Putty Paw. That's what we named her, Putty Paw, because he wanted Littlefoot to have a friend. Is that like the sweetest thing ever? Like my boyfriend accepting and, you know, sort of playing into my strange adult stuffed animals thing. He said Littlefoot needs a friend, so he bought Littlefoot a friend. And by the way, Putty Paw and Littlefoot are very good friends now. She lives over here, right there, right next to where Littlefoot sits every single night. And yes, this is Knox in the background here. I've had him for freaking ever. This is Muffin. And Knox, Muffin, and Littlefoot haven't ever been really super acquainted, so the addition of Putty Paw was very nice. And here we have Popcorn, my little elephant hand puppet that I got when we went to the circus. And here we have Lamb Chop, Squeaky. She holds my lip balm that I need to reach for in the middle of the night between her little paws, and my friend Andy gave me her because Andy's awesome. And apparently knows me very well too. So they all live on my bed. Okay, so that's enough of just the tour of my bed. Okay, we're gonna get up. So yeah, like I said, normally I have the Slytherin cover on there, and the cats just love hanging out in here, and it's their domain. It's their domain, yes, isn't it, Watson? Yes, it is. So over here, obviously, we have the cat tower. This is my egg chair, my $400 egg chair that I got in the garden section of Target. And let me tell you what, it is the single most comfortable thing I have ever sat in my entire life. And I very rarely sit in it because this is where the cats hang out. Mostly Watson. This is like her chair. She sleeps in this chair all the time if she's not in the bed with me. So basically I spent $400 on an extravagant throne for my cat. She's looking at me right now. Like, Mama, what the hell are you doing in my chair? I'm sorry, Watson. I'm getting up. Boyfriend is absconding with the Chips Ahoy! Oh! That's what I get for trying to back away slowly. Ow. Yes, your mama's dumb. Egg chair with a nice little foresty backdrop behind it, and I added like ivy and flower buds and, you know, pillows and blankets and crap like that. This is a mess. I hate this so much. This used to be my DVD shelf, and I used to have two, but one of them broke on moving in. So I kind of piled all my DVDs together and then moved them because I decided I'd rather have my books available rather than my DVDs. So these are some of my books, and I put emphasis on the word some. This is my Sherlock Holmes book area, my collection. I have all my Sherlock Holmes crap right here because I love Sherlock Holmes. Here's more books. Oh, there's a bunch of my candles. I do like my own candles. And then I have more books back here. This is my Goosebumps books crate that I stole from my mom. Got some artwork. I got a parasol there. Oh, look, an autographed photo of Don Knotts. Yes. And continuing the tour over here, we have the Harry Potter area plus TV. This is my Slytherin robe that I made by myself with the assistance and the very much needed assistance of Elizabeth. So thank you, Elizabeth, again. Tons of Harry Potter crap, mostly from the parks, from when I visited. And superfluous merchandise, mostly gifted to me. Honestly, I didn't buy most of this myself. I think 90% of my Harry Potter stuff came as gifts from other people. Photos from my journeys, visits to the park and whatnot. And more stuff over here. So, yeah. So this is my sanctuary. I love it. Normally, I don't love that. That's the only thing I don't love is out this back window here. Sorry, I normally don't have the light on. I like the ambient light. Yeah, out this back window here, we got all the neighborhood dogs that are always coming out to bark and carry on and be fussy and freak out. So that irritates me. I don't like the sound of dogs barking. It bothers me greatly. Oh, so right now I have coffee from my Rock and Roll Hall of Fame coffee mug from Cleveland, Ohio. From when I went in some year, I don't know, a long time ago. And I have to turn on the magic wizard picture box, also known as a Roku TV. And what I like to do, I don't like to sully this room with television energy because I hate television. I don't like to watch shows or movies in here typically unless it's like contributes to the atmosphere, like Harry Potter or... Sorry, that scared me. Or, you know, something cool. Stop that. So normally what I like to do, it already knows me. It's got all this background ambience things on YouTube pulled up, and I really like that. So we got cabin in a rainy forest. We got cozy cabin, ambience with gentle night rain and crackling fireplace, which is super cool. But mostly what I like...
Screen reader enabled.
Ah! I don't know what that means. Get out of there.
Tab 3 of 11.
You be quiet. That's creepy.
Search tab. Recent searches. Miracle Forest 1 of 10.
How do I make that shut up? Anyway, I like to look up the specific YouTube channel called Miracle Forest, and if you don't know it,
loading.
That's really annoying.
Search results for Miracle Forest.
How do I turn that off?
Miracle Forest, 212K subscribers, 1 of 20 or more.
Oh my god, make it stop. How did that happen? How in the heck did that happen? I hate technology, and this is why. It does weird, unpredictable things that freak me out, and then I don't know how to do anything about it. But anyway, so Miracle Forest on YouTube, right? She does these really, really creatively cool, super unique, and just amazing background ambient scapes with like really cool creatures and different things. I mean, she just did one recently that's like a haunted laundromat. Okay, yeah, it's just really, really cool. So if you like background ambience stuff or like spooky stuff or just really creative stuff, anything really, doesn't matter. If you're human, go check out Miracle Forest on YouTube. I support her on Patreon. I just purchased a poster from her merch store. She's freaking amazing, and she does it all by herself. I think her husband helps out a little bit, like he does some art or photographs or something a little bit, but she mostly does it herself, and I don't know how she does it. It's crazy, but it's my favorite background stuff to work. So if I can get this crazy lady to shut up, we can turn that on and I can go back to reading my super awesome book, Lord and Lady Bunny, okay? Because it's funny, I just started reading it today and I'm really enjoying it. Okay, please don't speak.
Miracle Forest uploads grow haunted laundromat ASMR ambience. Miracle Forest 62K views 3 days ago. 2 hours 1 minute 28 seconds. 1 of 12 or more.
I don't even know how I did that. I have no clue, and that's the problem, because I don't know how I did it.
Screen reader disabled.
Ah! Oh, sorry, Watson. I scared Watson. I just hit the settings button a whole bunch. I don't know. On a Roku remote, never hit the settings button, that little star. Don't ever hit that like a bunch of times, or that lady will start talking to you and you won't be able to get her shut up. I mean, she does a ton of stuff. I kind of have my favorites. I mean, look at this. Mystical Train to a Spirit Land ASMR ambience. Like, that is so cool. Sea Gods Underwater Domain. Unusual Victorian Gothic Town, Spring Festival, Gotham City, Video Rental Store, I really like that one. Vampire Tower, I like that one. Like, these are all really cool. Strange Night at the Coffee Shop, I mean, hello. Film Noir Detective Office. So yeah, y'all need to seriously go check out Miracle Forest's YouTube channel and subscribe to her, absolutely, because she's amazing. Fairy to the Underworld, I've definitely watched that one a bunch. Okay, we're gonna do Hogwarts Library Restricted section. All right. She just recently changed her intro, actually. Oh, check this out. Check this out. Patrons who made this video possible. LeahMouse, there I am. So that I'm not entirely ripping her off from her content, I'm just gonna like let it roll in the background and you don't get to see it. You gotta go to the channel to check it out for yourself and subscribe to her, please. She really deserves it. She's so creative and she works so hard. And these are the most awesome creative ASMR ambience. I wouldn't call them ASMR because ASMR freaks me out. Freaks me out. It gives me the willies. I can't do it. ASMR has like the opposite effect on me that it's like supposed to have on people. I can't stand it. But I love her videos. She puts all the right sound effects into it. You know, like the crackling fire and the thunderstorms and the footsteps and the writing and the paper turning and the tea cups and the kitty cat sounds and stuff. It's not cringy. You know, it's actually like very pleasant. Watson, have you had enough of Mama's crap? Oh, you're so sweet, honey. Oh, oh yes, yes, Mama loves you. Shooting my own ASMR video. Cat cleaning self. Watson, God bless your beautiful hide. Should we investigate? I have no idea what that was, Watson. I'm sorry. Who's a sweet putty cat? Yes, who's my sweet little putty cat? Oh, my little bear. You're blurry. Alright, I'm gonna go back to my beautiful Miracle Forest ambient video and my Lord and Lady Bunny book. And I will see y'all next time. Thanks for joining me in the sanctuary today. Come back anytime. The door is open. Oh, I forgot to show you my Marilyn Monroe puzzle that I made a long time ago and hung in a frame. I like Marilyn Monroe. Thanks for hanging out. Watch out for the sheep as always. Vlog phrase of the day is, the sanctuary. Okay, bye.